SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information.
Hi, welcome to World Sports Weekly. I'm your host, Natalie Rydström. Red Bull and Sebastian Vettel look to have the season championships wrapped up. But will local knowledge help Ferrari in the Italian Grand Prix? Well, here with us to give his expert betting advice is Richard O'Hagan, sports writer and regular contributor to SBR Forum. Richard, welcome to the show.
Hi, Natalie.
Victory in the Belgium Grand Prix at Spa has left Red Bull's Sebastian Vettel a huge 46 points clear at the top of the Drivers' Championships, priced at 1.14 with Coral, whilst the team is an almost unassailable 77 points in the Constructors' race, priced at 1.06 with Labrooks to win the title. So would you say there's little value betting Vettel and or Red Bull for the overall championships? And if so, what markets are you looking at with a higher return?
Well, there's certainly not a lot of point in backing Vettel unless you really want to make a few pennies because it's such a short price. And 46 points is really a very big lead. I know there are a few races left in this season, but 25 points for a win, only 18 for second. He's actually got to be beaten a lot of times for anybody to claw that gap back, or alternatively not finish. And he's only not finished one race this year. The Red Bull's been very reliable so far as he's concerned. They messed up Mark Webber quite a lot during the season. That's why he's off at the end of the season. But yeah, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult win market. There are a lot of markets out there now, though, that are effectively offering you a bet on second place in this competition because they're offering you the bet on anyone other than Vettel, or alternatively just a straight out, okay, who's going to come second. So that's where you could look. But certainly the Constructors' Championship is a bit more of a race. In the Drivers' Championship, Fernando Alonso's a few points clear of Lewis Hamilton. He's about 18 points clear. So again, a little bit of a gap to be clawed back there. But yeah, one or two markets that you can still make money on without actually going for the straight win in either of them.
Okay, well, like you said, second place in the Drivers' Championship is occupied by Ferrari's Fernando Alonso, priced at 4.0 with Bet365. Now, do you find this surprising, especially seeing as both Alonso and Ferrari have not had a good season? And what do you think gives Ferrari the advantage in this race to be bookies' second favourite to win?
Well, as far as Alonso's concerned, it's been great for the betting people because he's had this almost stealth campaign this year. He's snuck around, he's not done anything terribly spectacular, but he's still accumulated points assiduously and he's kept himself in touch in the Drivers' Championship. So that's good because what it means is if people aren't being noticed, their odds tend to be longer. So far as the Italian Grand Prix is concerned, that is the big event for Ferrari. Everybody else concentrates on the glamour races. Ferrari, they really just want to win at Monza. And because Monza's their home track, they get to know it very well. They have a slight advantage in setting the cars up for the race. So I would say definitely Ferrari at Monza, if you're going to back them anywhere to win a race, that's where you want to be backing them.
Okay, now where's your money going for the Drivers' Championship? And if there were to be a long shot to win the title, who would it be?
If there would be a long shot to win the title, I would think it's going to be Lewis Hamilton or Kimi Räikkönen. Hamilton's coming stronger and stronger with every race. He's really getting to know this Mercedes car. So he's got a good chance. Räikkönen, on the other hand, he's looking to get away from Lotus. He's looking to turn in a few good performances. So they're going to pick up a few points. So they'd be my outside bets. And that's probably where I'm going to be putting my money as the time goes on.
Okay. Now, many are saying that this is something of a race within a race. What do they mean by this? And can you explain this for us?
Well, the race within the race comes about because of Mark Webber's decision to leave Red Bull. He's gone, and Daniel Ricciardo from Toro Rosso is going to be Red Bull's new driver next year. That means the drivers that want to move around and be in a competitive car still, there are very few opportunities. I mean, yes, if you look down the grid, for example, I don't fancy Pastor Maldonado's chances of still being at Williams next year, but nobody wants to drive a Williams because a Williams is uncompetitive. So you look around for where the opportunities are. There might be an opportunity at Ferrari. They've just publicly come out and said that second driver Felipe Massa needs to do a lot better. That suggests to me that he's probably out the door come the end of the season. There's an opportunity for Räikkönen or for someone else who's young and ambitious and wouldn't mind a go at a big team as a second driver like Paul Di Resta at Force India. So two people there, possibly a few others as well, will be looking to try and do better than Felipe Massa does in this race. So for some of them, it's not just going to be a case of how close to the front what we can get. It's can we at least get past the second Ferrari? So they've got a race within a race, and that might push the likes of Raikkonen and Di Resta into, if not a podium spot, then at least a top 6 spot, where you'll get decent odds, particularly on Di Resta.
Well, one thing's for sure, it's going to be a fantastic race this weekend. Richard, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Natalie.